Hello everybody, Reggie Time here, and today we are playing on a new club that has just been opened to me. It is called Flying Fish on the PPPoker, or whatever the fuck it's called, network. We're only playing 2 tables to start with because the action is fast and furious on here. Limited time bank pre-flop. The action moves really quickly. It's a lot of fun, but we're only playing 2 tables to start with in case I cannot keep up whilst trying to add comments. If it's a bit slow, we'll add a 3rd table, but just 2 for now. We're going to be doing our usual loosey-goosey, fancy free stuff. We're playing 40NL here, which is like 20NL in 40NL Aussie dollars, which is like 20NL sterling. You'll see the action really is thick and fast. So you action junkies will really like it because you won't be overwhelmed with tables, but you won't be getting bored with slow action. So it's a bit different to what we're used to, but I've been finding it a lot of fun playing. As you'll see for yourselves, the games are pretty fucking good. Plenty of action to be found. So we have this table and we have this table here. And we'll try and keep up with the action and keep the commentary going as best we can. If it does get a bit slow, like I said, we will add a 3rd table. But I know I'm just getting used to it. And when I play 3 tables at the moment, I'm completely fine until I'm in 2 hands at once. And then I get, ooh, shit, what am I doing now? Kind of thing. So we'll see how it goes. But we're certainly going to be continuing our very loose aggressive approach to making videos these days. That is for sure. So obviously we're going to be we were going to be defending the 8-5, but we have a under the gun open and a short stack shove, so we'll let the 8-5 go. We're not opening the ace-8 off though. That looks like junk, but we will be playing the Queen-7 suited. Of that you can be certain. If he opens, we're 3-betting. If he limps, we're isolating. He limps. We flop a 7. We are going to bet because we're happy with our holding right now. Let me take it down. Chubb's 55. That could be me in 9 years. Should we try another 3rd table? Could get a bit chaotic, but fuck it. We'll give it a go for now. Is that another table we can join? Auto buys you in for the minimum, which is a shame, so you've instantly got to top your chips up. If it gets too chaotic though, we will dump a table. As you can see, the time bank does go around pretty quick. I think it's about 10 seconds per decision, which is quick. But if you like your action thick and fast and don't like waiting for people forever, then the convenience of that outweighs the inconvenience of sometimes being pushed for a decision. Pretty good flop for our ace-5 suited here. We're making a pretty big c-bet. Happy to get it all in at this point, if necessary. But we take it down again, so good stuff. As you can see, limping is definitely a big thing on this site, which is what we always love to see. When we're checking out new sites, we like to see lots of loose passive play, and certainly I've seen plenty of that with some aggressive regulars and also some maniacs all thrown in for good measure. So in terms of game quality, I'm loving the club, although to be fair, I've probably played only maybe 500 hands whilst I've been testing it out before deciding whether to offer it to my players. But now I'm very confident in offering it in terms of like just how good the games are. No more spam though, you see for yourself. Let's just find some rubbish hands to try and suck out with, like the 9-3 suited, like the King Queen, which isn't really rubbish. Like the 6-7 suited. This is where we might start having a problem, because we have a lot of tables all at once. Giving up with that, calling with that, just quitting with that, and hoping. And that's a chop, isn't it? That's a chop. Never mind. Can't win them all. Still giving up with that one. Folding that one. Folding that one. And he gets to us. Sad about the 6-7 suited. Would have been nice to take a flop with that holding, but our opponents decided that wasn't what we were going to be doing. Cheeky little reload over here. Hopefully we don't need to do that very often. $10-7 in the bin. Pocket fives, I think we'll qualify for a limp with that one. Perhaps that's a bit, no, in fact that's a bit rubbish, isn't it, to be fair? But I just noticed that someone had also limped the button off a short stack. Maybe because he'd just bought into the game, which is what encouraged me to limp as well. But I guess now we're just going to have to spike a set instead. We did not spike a set, which is disappointing. That's such a tiny bet. I guess we need to call it. Don't like calling pocket fives, but on a King 8x board, but because he bets so tiny. Now he's checked. I think pocket fives are good here, but don't really want to bet them. I think he's going to have like a lot of ace high and stuff here. Plays this way. Bombs are reversed. Upsized to you. Don't think we can fold or give him the line we've taken. Ace King. Wow, he played that pretty passively. Got the maximum. Got the absolute maximum. But yeah, carry on yesterday's theme of people seemingly not enjoying value betting in 2020. Oh, that's a mistake. That was absolutely a mistake. I'm going to look a right fucking donut now when I peel the 3-7. Look a total fucking donut. Well, never mind. I've looked stupid before. And I'll look stupid again. Oh, aces. Do it. Do it. Boo. Oh, we called at least. Oh, that's a rubbish flop. Let's go for a check raise. Hold in. Call in because it's suited. Look at that. Would you look at that? Isolating here, getting back to the flush because it's very exciting. Oh, look at this, bet and a call. Well, guess who's raising? Guess who is raising? If you guess this guy, you guess correctly. 3-betting the king 6 suited. Calling the 6-7. Wanting to really avoid diamonds. We avoid the diamond. We're all in. Calling again, adding the flush draw. And we cooled it. Oh, we're cooled it, alright. 8 of diamonds. That's what we need. Fold. Raise. Did not get the 8 of diamonds. We got rancidly cooled there, but never mind. Oh, we got cooler over here too. We're getting absolutely rinsed everywhere at the moment. We are getting rinsed. Suppose it was always on the cards given just how fucking loosey-goosey we've been playing lately. But getting flushed over flush twice in 2 hands. That seems unfair to me. Just seems a little bit unfair. Now we've got to see a better board where we've got 0 equity when called, but fuck it, we're doing it. Just overlimp with the Queen 3, I think, on the button. Whoops, that's missed. Excuse me. Folding. Let's go looking for a flush again, eh? Let's go looking for a flush. Oh, top pair and a flush draw. Nice. We up. Folding. Oh, of course we've called him with the king 3 suited. Been jammed on. Easiest call ever. Our opponent is not in good shape, but he does have some overcards. But this time, it's one for the good guys. No idea why he decided to play ace-10 offsuit in that manner, but we're grateful for it. Do not like that all in. Nothing we can do about that with the king 3. I think I show my... Oh, I wanted to show my 3 there, but I didn't get the click in time. Yeah, I think we'll bump it up a bit with the diamonds. Flop a pair. Check a doodle do. Turn a flush draw. calling with the king 3 because why not? Folding the 6-10. Continuing to check with our 6 and our diamond. Hope we have enough showdown value to go to showdown, which we do, because he just limp called queen 4 offsuit from the small blind. Did I mention these games were good? Because they are. Eight, 7 suited. Raisey daisy. King 3 diamonds. Not calling a pot size bet with just backdoor equity. Not doing it. Feels naughty. 9-6 off. You go in the bin. 8-7. Right, so we've jam. Wait a minute, let's face it, we ain't folding, are we? It's not what we're doing, he's folding. Because we're playing like morons. We're going to peel this too. I think when he bets that size, he can still have like a lot of weak hands in his range, just high cards. So we're going to peel, see what happens on the turn. We're going to turn an open ender, which is nice. So if he bets again, I think we're going to call when he checks. I think we're going to put him squarely on ace king and make a large bet. I think he's capped at like 1 pair here. So we do win the side pot, I think. Oh, we're probably going to lose the main pot. I've been called a donkey, which I like a lot. I like being called a donkey. It's fun. We didn't get there, but we did win the side pot, and he did have the ace king, and we did manage to get him off it. So, all good in this neighbourhood. Oh, come on, what sort of flop's that? Oh, it's a better turn. If he leads, we call. If he checks, we bet. No spade, please. Oh, queen of diamonds, lovely. I think we can raise this river versus a bet. Certainly versus that size. And he snap folds. We're not going to be calling a raise with the ace-7 offsuit, because we don't do offsuited cards these days. We just don't do them. Unless the big ones. 2 big ones. We'll do 2 big ones, but otherwise we're all about the suited connectors. Oh, it's the suited unconnectors. They don't necessarily have to be connected these days, do they? To the same colour. We are V-pipping. I mean, 3-bet here by... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. 40 V-pip, doesn't say much more about him. We're getting about 1,000,000 to 1, but ace-10 is such a fucking horrible hand to defend versus 3 bets that we're just not going to. How would we have got on with a flop top pair? But ace-10 is just such a shit hand to defend versus 3 bets. I really don't want to be doing it. I would like to see the end of this story. We'll maybe not get to see it because the action is so fast on here, but I would like to see the end of the story. Turns out maybe ace-10, well no, maybe it wouldn't have been good. Now he's just like led out for pot. Pocket 9's ace queen, it would have been good. But never mind. We were in rough shape, to be fair. We were behind to ace queen and not flipping against pocket 9s because like our ace was blocked. So we made the correct fold. We would have won the pot, but nah, that's neither here nor there, is it? We made the correct fold at the right time. Get back to our 2 8s. Boom. Don't think we're going to see about this multi-way. A bit too much potential ace-x out there for my liking. So we now have a straight on the worst board ever for a straight. We're not going to call with the 8s. We're not going to call with the straight. We are going to make a small 3-bet with the Jack Queen. Or a 3-bet with the Jack Queen just to try and isolate the 49 VPIP dude who's raised under the gun. Pop top pair, which is a reasonable start. Check back turn, call safe rivers, that's the plan. That is not a safe river. Diamonds are not being Reggie's best friend today, are they? Wow, he just flopped it. He just flopped it, and again, didn't seem to enjoy getting value very much. We are being saved so much at the moment by people. He didn't check raise the flop with his draw, he just checked the turn, then kind of blocked the river off. And we're running like fucking crap in this video. Well, I mean, we're not playing well, of course, because we're playing too many hands, but we're running like crap in this video. But by equity, apart from like the flush over nut flush, we haven't been punished perhaps as much as we could have been another day. Kind of forced a stab here, even though I don't particularly enjoy it. But we do have the backdoor diamond, which is why we're stabbing on a board that's pretty damn dry. More worried about Jasper than I am Dr. K. Jasper's got the sort of stat that might just like check a king and jam it all in, which would hurt me. I turned an ace. I guess we're all in now then. Min raised there by mistake. Losing here, I guess. Yes, of course we are. We are running salty this video versus... Well, no, I don't fucking know how to word it, but basically, it's not going well, is it? Let's have it right. It just isn't going well, but we're still continuing. We're not backing down from our crusade with suited cards. Just not doing it. Turn a pair here, so now we don't need to bluff anymore. I should have reloaded here by now, but I haven't. I guess we're calling here. Checking there. Need to get some reloads sorted, don't we? It could be an expensive video, this one. So we haven't won a pot of any significance yet. We're going to lose with the 7-5. Probably going to lose with the ace-8. Already lost with the 10-3. Could be an expensive video. Could have got it all in on that flop quite happily. But our opponent chose not to let us by just calling. Oh, boom. C-bet with our gut shot and then get it delivered. That's nice. And the 9 should fit in quite nicely with this flop check calling range too. So we're going to go a little bit on the bigger side. Have lots of 2 pairs of things here. Maybe a pair plus straight draw. But nope. I guess we only get action when we're beat today. Aussie bastards. Bet, but not in love with it. Calling, but not in love with it. Really cannot bet that turn. And now we're heads up at this table, so we're going to be leaving because there's no way I better keep up with some heads up play and 2 other tables. Just going to leave. Just play the 2 tables. How long we got to go? 20 minutes. Yeah, well, maybe think about adding another table in a second. If we can find one that's close to full. 2 overs and some backdoors. He leads out. Not having it. And at least test the waters with a raise. And then if he does call, only going to continue on turns that significantly improve our equity. Randomly shows a 5, which is very civil of him. Holding that. Is there another table with multiple players at it? Here's one. Oh, we're already at it. That's no fucking use, is it? Joining a table you're already at, you fuckwit. Look at all the games. There are plenty of fucking games. Look at all these 40-0 games, which is effectively 20-0. They are absolutely fucking loads of them. So you ain't going to want, if you do come to this site, you're not going to want for daytime traffic. If you're a daytime player, I'm recording this at approximately, like, I don't know what time it fucking is, 1:15 in the afternoon UK time, and the traffic is absolutely off the charts, as you could just see then. At 20-0, it's a really, really nice option if you're a daytime grinder. Rubbish flop, no equity whatsoever, so we may as well just take a stab. Instantly called. Of course we're going to double barrel on the ace. I mean, if we didn't, how could we respect ourselves in the morning? Then we're just going to give up, of course, if we continue to get action. Just fold. And then you don't donks river, which makes no sense, but we don't care because we've got 7 high. Reload. Keep him potting. Don't see any reason not to. Oh, that's a beautiful river. Let's check and try and catch someone going for a bluff with a misdraw. Somebody bet. Bet. Good man. Call. Call. Oh, beautiful. Now, what do we lose to? 8, 9, 9's full. We're all in. Have the straight, you cunt. Have the straight. Oh well, never mind. Take it anyway. Much needed pick up there. Not sure how much you won, but it was very much needed. I won about 20 odd. What did we win? 26.80. That's a nice pickup. Got to be pleased with that. Oh, we're going to be timing out placed in a minute. Just checking down with the sevens. Might win. You never know. And we do win. So we're turning it around slightly. It's not a total car crash now. It's just a bump. Not see it in the King Queen suited on that horror show overboard. Yeah, raising here though with our good shot steel wheel draw. And he just folds again. Always fun to show a deuce. King 5 takes it. King Queen doesn't, but we pick up a gut shot. Guess we barrel and then just give up. Given that we increased our equity somewhat, and he doesn't have to have an ace when he calls the flop. I mean, it forms a reasonable sized part of his range, but doesn't mean he has to have it. And we do pick up some equity, so I think the bet's fine. Rubbish flop for 6-4, out of position to 2 players. We're getting the vape out, but don't worry, we're not at the end of the video yet. I just didn't vape earlier, so we won't be ending the video with the vape today because I won't be vaping twice in 12 minutes. Because I'm not a fucking chain vaper. Overcalling the King 10. Folding there. So things have settled down a little bit from the hectic start we had. Already feel like I'm up to pace. I think maybe tomorrow we'll have a look at the slightly higher stakes on this club, but try and play more sensibly. Don't mind spunking a few binds off at what is effectively 20 and L sterling, but I don't really want to, if I'm going to move up to playing 30, 60 or 40, 80, then I think we'll try and play a lot more sensibly and see what those games look like, because I haven't really explored them yet. Maybe we'll end the video by looking at the lobby of various different stakes. This is like the lowest stake, I think. I haven't found a lower one, but we can have a look. And then we'll have a look at what the traffic looks like in some of the higher stakes games. We'll probably play another 10 minutes, then do that. Of course we're going to call with an 9-8 suited. And we're going to hit this one as well. I know it. I'm going to hit at least a 6-7 or better. Don't know if that's better or worse, to be honest, but it's something. And guess we're all in too. You know what you've got to do. He wants to run it twice. Yeah, it's being fair. We will run it twice. If you wanted to run it 3 times, it would have been a no. But twice, yeah, we can accommodate that. Raising me some offsuit, which feels dirty, but we're doing it. Refuse to defend. King Jack offsuit out of position to 3 bets. I don't care how loose and weird we're playing. We're not playing that loose and weird. We are playing the 10-3 suited. Oh, he's got no money, the one that raised. Fuck it, we're playing it anyway. Probably willing to play for his $5 stack here, as long as DP doesn't get in the way. Which one is it? This one. Less willing to play for stacks now with the $5 dude. Probably going to have to call a bit on this river though. It seems like a reasonable chance we're going to have the best hand. Now we don't have the best hand, so it's an easy fold. Aces, wow. Again, somebody failing to get all their money in with less than a pot-sized bet left with aces. Well played, sir. Wow, you're a 23 VPIP too. How can you learn to play 23 VPIP, which is obviously pretty tight, but then not learn how to value bet? Do not understand. Absolutely appalling flop, and we know this guy is in the big blind, he's passive, or we think he is, so we're not going to do his betting for him in the multi-way, but no way, Jose. Wanted to play against big boy Dylan because he's in the pots. He's in a lot of pots, but a 7-6 ox for a 5x is maybe pushing it just a little bit. Not see it in the Jack 10 multi-way with likely no equity when called, or very little equity when called. Folding. Right, no stand up next blind on these in this club, so we're going to have to pay close attention to when we're next in the blinds and then not post them. Weak defender here with the Jack 9, but fuck it. Probably folding with a bet and a call. Folding here and leaving. Folding here and leaving. And then we just got this table to play. I think we'll just play our small blind and button and then leave. We were right to fold the Jack 9 there, weren't we? Even we were drawing absolutely stone dead. Right, last hand. Last hand. See what happens. Nothing. Nothing is going to happen. So that is the end of the play. Let's take a quick look at the lobbies. This is like the 20NL lobby, and you can see just how many games are running. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, Christ, about 20 games. Get me off this fucking table. I've already asked to leave once. Thank you. Then you click this little filter and we'll look at the next limits up. So these are like effectively 50NL sterling. There's 1, 5, 7, 9, 11 games of that running, 50NL sterling. Not many of my guys play higher, but if you do want to play higher, play 100NL sterling. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games running. So you can see the traffic is really quite good. The game quality is probably very good in these games, although to be fair, I haven't checked them out. So yeah, well, we basically looked and we've seen like maybe 35 to 40 tables running between 20NL sterling and 100NL sterling. So, or if you want to call it 40NL Aussie dollars to 200NL Aussie dollars. So there's going to be something for everybody. I really would recommend you get in touch and give this club a try, because I think it's going to be good. And yeah, get in touch. 25% rate back if you're interested. So we'll leave it there. I think we'll say take care to everybody. Stay safe. Stay well. Look after yourselves, look after you physically, look after each other mentally, be kind if you can. If you can't, just keep your trap shut. We are making progress, aren't we? There's good news coming out every day now about infection rates and death rates falling. People are still dying, which is obviously very sad, but it's getting better and there is some hope. So don't give up. If you are feeling a bit low, keep your chin up as best you can, and we're back tomorrow with another video, maybe at slightly higher stakes on this club, but we won't be playing anywhere near as psychotically. Take care everybody, have a lovely day, and bye bye for now.